He mihi aroha tēnei ki ngā whānau hoki ke reopa, rātapu i aia nei ko te kuia, Sophie, Dawn, ni Cracknell, haere ngaro atu e kui, ko hoti tau mahi runga te mata o te whenua, me haere pai no e te ki te atua, ki tō matua nui te rangi. Haere ngaro atu e kui. Kia ora mai te whānau. I think we ended up at the Tenahu homestead, and of course we come down from there and we're heading west. We get the next home there is the Campbell homestead next door, and there Tom and Molly Campbell brought up their children there, and back in the day we had big gardens, ngakinga in the front and on the side of the big whare. Kia ora, then we come along and there are some new homes that have been built there, built along the way, so please forgive me if I forget you. The first house there is Bill and Val Terito. They built them a home there, sadly, Wahipa Bill. And next to them, of course, was Nanu Pohe, and Nanu, of course, Nanu, and next to Nanu was Mini Westrip, and behind Mini Westrip, Ni Terito, or Teito, and behind her was her sister Waipa, and Waipa lived there with her family. Of course, Waipa's home is near to where Uncle Buster Terito had his home, and Auntie Willie. And so we move on, and next door to them, of course, is Uncle Jim Warman and Auntie Joyce. They live there, and behind them now, Edu has built his home, their son Edu, and he's built his home with his family, and because they live there now. And we move along further, and then all of a sudden, it's a climb up the big hill, and so climbing up to the top, we get to the Pohe homestead, and at the moment at the Pohe homestead, the whānau there have built homes around, so there are a few homes built up there next to the Maunga Taidea or Te Teira on Matera. So and then we come back down the hill, and just to the right hand side at the bottom is Kahu Pohe or Dudi Pohe, and down further to the gate, we have the home of Arnold Laird, and his wahine was Nanu Pohe. So they lived there with their family. And we're back out on the road. Now, right next door to Arnold was the home of Paul Kawana and Linda Kawana, and of course their tamariki grew up there. And at the moment, living in there now, people who have purchased it now, is Mary Reed, Nee Blake. She was a Blake. So Mary Reed lives there now. So we come along a bit further, and of course we get to the Wado sections. And of course Auntie Polly Hammond was a Wado, and so her family have got a little section in front there next to Mary Reed. And of course behind them is Uncle Towser and Auntie Hine Wado. They were at the back there, Auntie Hine, and their children were brought up all there in their home, and of course Tom lives over there at this moment, Tom Hema, and I think in their main home he's allowed our whanaungas who had their home burnt down, David and Moe Taurima, so they could be residing in there at the moment. Next to to Uncle Towser's home is a tall building now that's been built, and that belonged to Rare Pohe or Tonto and his wife Sonia, and they lived there with their tamariki. And of course behind them was Auntie Rohina and the Moore family, and they lived at the back near the hill. And of course next there also was a wharenui, a small one, I think it was Rangiwao, and I think they belonged to the Kereru, and of course the Ringatu probably used to use that too. And right in front and beside it was actually a huge pear tree, and we all used to get up there, eat those pears, and probably fell off a few times. Then we get to the Kidderoo homestead. Well, now it's been, it was pulled down, and I think it was buried on the spot. And now Sean Kidderoo and his wife Liz and their whānau, they've got them a home there. And next door to them, of course, is Mama, or Choppy, and she's got her home built there too. And they are right behind the Tuahuru Marae. Aye, the Tuahuru Marae is in front of them. Right, we moved just along, and in the paddock there used to be a home there, and it belonged to the old man Mark Ware, and Mark Ware then, now, Eric and his wife, Wayne, they lived there with their family, Glorine, Aroa took out Glorine, ko Heidi Kwariro, and then for travelling along further, we get to the Taurima household, where Uncle Tim and Auntie Celia lived, and they lived there with their whānau, and of course further along was Auntie Sparrow, Auntie Hidi Arongo, and Uncle Hero, and of course their family lived there, and behind them was living Uncle June and Auntie Lucy Cooper. They lived at the back of them. We carry on along the road and towards Tokoroa, and of course there was the old man on top of the rise. His name was, yes, he was the Taurima too. That was the Koroa Tipu Tiema. And of course at the moment residing there now is Daniel, or Tulam, and he's got his home built up there now. So we carry along, and of course there are homes built up there now. People have built homes there, come own a bit in the whenua, so they put something up there for themselves. So we get to Tokoroa, and actually there are homes there now, but they never were there before. So yes, we've arrived at Tokoroa. So the next one, we'll carry on a bit more, ne? Ma te atua koutou he manaki tiaki ngā wā katoa. Amine.